Beautiful one. There's so much going around YouTube about the chosen one. Are you the chosen one? What does that mean? All right, today I'm going to talk about what the chosen one means, talk about if you are a chosen one, and also share a song that's going to help you remember your greatness. So stay tuned. Hi, I'm Rebecca Abraxas. Let's dive deep so we can rise high, raising our vibration together. Thanks for watching and being part of the High Vibe Tribe. All right, the chosen one. Now, where is this term coming from? And are you one? And it seems to be like creating a little bit of separation. It can be very empowering. Where on the spectrum do you feel about this term, the chosen one? Can you let me know in the comments? I'd love to know your point of view around this term, the chosen one. A lot of times this chosen one terminology has come from religions, the chosen people. Okay, and it really does kind of create more separation and pedestaling and a us versus them type of thing. The non-chosen people could never elevate to where the chosen ones are and things like that. That's actually where it's originated from, was from a religious concept. So now it's going around YouTube and we're hearing, are you the chosen one? Or you are the chosen one. And what exactly does that mean? I want to clear this up. The chosen one in the Great Awakening is all about your frequency and is all about your choice. So guess what the chosen one is? Guess who chose the chosen one? You. So if you're watching this, you have a seeking to awaken, to raise your vibration. The only thing the chosen one is an awakened soul. Now, if you tuned in a few weeks ago, I talked about this, about the ascension journey and how when we embody, we forget. We forget who we really are. And it's part of the process. And we embody into this physical body. And then the ascension process, we start to remember a little. We start to ask questions. And we go into this area of dejection. And we question a lot. And then we start ascending and we start feeling the potential of our energy, of our infinite beingness. And then we ascend and we have this ascension energy. And once we ascend, we actually have the choice to come back here and be vibrational uplifters, to be teachers, to be trainers, whatever. So wherever you are on that journey, you get to choose. Now, when you first embody, it's a little bit of process to remember. And so the folks in 3D reality are not remembering yet, okay? They would be called the non-chosen ones, but it has nothing to do with, someone in the sky choosing you. It just has to do with every single person is going to do this ascension journey, and they just haven't popped yet. Sometimes it can be a lifetime, it can be half a lifetime. Sometimes it can be hundreds and thousands of lifetimes before we go into this dejection process and be like, wait a second, I'm remembering something, and it's, what's going on here? I remember something else. Like, I feel like there's more to me. And that's the dejection process that every human being is going to go through. So the trouble is that it takes a little while. However, we are in the time of the Great Awakening. Dun, dun, dun. That means more souls are starting to wake up and go through this dejection process. Now, this dejection process can be a little lonely. We can start to feel different than everybody. We can start to feel like no one gets us. And then we have to kind of hold back, conversations that light us up. We're no longer interested in small talk anymore. And as our ascension process goes on, we become more comfortable with being this expanded higher frequency self. We feel way more comfortable with just being the light frequency, being our infinite selves. But that's a process. So if you're having anxiety or discomfort or feel lonely, feel like you just don't fit in, hold tight, meditate, listen more, get out into nature, do some singing, just some toning. This will help you embody more of your higher frequencies and help you really enjoy your own company. And then you start to weed the garden, if you will, of your community, and you start to find your people. You start to find the people that are vibrating in the same way you are. So the only thing the chosen one is referring to is that the souls that are waking up. Okay, the chosen one is you choosing. So if you are infinite beingness, then what is the chosen one? It's you choosing to wake up. It's you having realization. It's you awakening. So it's kind of funny. The chosen one is chosen by you. Because what's happening is everything is as it seems and nothing is as it seems. So unity consciousness, when we get into the higher dimensions, fifth dimension and above, it's all about unity consciousness and oneness. Now, what does that exactly mean? It means the awareness that we are all one, and that spark of the divine and infinite is in us. We are it. But not just in us, it is us. These bodies are only a silhouette, a vibrational silhouette of a focus of this larger kind of infinite beingness that we are. So what if the body is actually in the energy spirit body, right? The spirit and energy is not in the body. The body is the silhouette focused energy, focused reality of this spirit divinity, infinite beingness. And when we start to have that awareness, that's when we become the energy of choice to choose that. So that's what the chosen one is. It doesn't mean that like it's a special elite group of people. Not at all. It means that you have chosen to remember. It means that you are remembering and you're choosing more of it. Isn't that amazing? You're remembering. And everyone on the planet may, or they may choose not to. And so that's why we're seeing kind of like split realities on this planet. We're starting to see a real difference between 3D reality and 5D and above. Now, in other videos on YouTube, you may hear them being called 3D people being referred to as like robots or soulless. No, I don't see it that way. I see it as just people that haven't kind of woken up yet. They haven't gone into the dejection and questioning process yet. And everything around them in the 3D world is very real to them, and it's very fearful and limitation. They haven't woken up to their personal power of being a co-creator in their own lives. And that's okay. Everyone's going to just get it when they get it, and everyone's going to go on the same ascension journey, everyone, and have the same choices. Now, what if there's the chosen, like all of a sudden, like you are in your awakening process and you don't choose for more vibrational reality. You don't choose for a higher frequency. That's fine too. So you are the chosen one because you chose it. Okay? And I'd love to sing you a song right now. This is called Shine. And this is all about really choosing your awakening process and choosing to embody the ascension energy that we are going to, but that we are, because there really is no timeline. The ascension energy is available for us. So many times we tune in and have spirit guides that are ascended masters. What if you are an ascended master? It's already happened. So each one of us has this ascension journey, and we sit in this ascension energy just like the ascended masters, except the ascended masters were able to be that ascension energy in a physical body. Guess what the Great Awakening is? It's the ability to embody that ascension energy into these physical bodies. And that's what this channel is all about. And if you want some more clarity or more support around this, I do have a free discovery call that we can do, we can set up. But just for you to know is that everything's happening all at the same time. 3D reality is very linear. Okay, very cause and effect. You know, you go through this ascension process and you get there in different lifetimes. What if all of it's happening at the same time? And you get to keep choosing where you want to be. And so today, when we're talking about the chosen one, are you the chosen one? That's for you to choose. Choose it now and choose more of your potent ability to co-create in higher frequencies and different dimensions. You get to choose that. And you get to choose to embody this ascension energy. You get to be the ascended master in these bodies if you choose. Now that starts to really ask something of you, to start switching lifestyles and being aware of what's decreasing your vibration, and things start to really shift when you choose to embody your ascended energy. And so listen, really listen, listen every day, and you will know what you know and what your purpose here is. So are you the chosen one? Only you know, and only you can choose. Access Consciousness calls kind of this chosen one humanoids. Like they call it humans and humanoids, kind of 3D kind of souls that are still sleeping. They're humans. And people that have kind of broken out of the box and they're in that dejection period, they're kind of asking questions and they're kind of onto their infinite power. These people are called humanoids in the Access Consciousness world. And whatever you want to call yourself, a humanoid, a chosen one, awake, high vibe person, or just, you know, someone on the journey, you know. The Great Awakening is about mass amounts of people coming to this space and time to make this choice, and it's exciting. And the reason that is because the earth herself has raised her vibration to a 5D vibration. And so she's kind of like shaken, being like, all right, guys. So there's a quickening on the planet for everybody to catch up with the planet Earth. And some bodies and beings are like, I don't want to catch up. I don't want to do that, you know. And some bodies are getting sick over it, or just wanting to choosing to leave the planet. That's fine too. I'm finding it very exciting. I just turned 49. I have no idea when I'm going to leave this body, but it'd be sure nice to I'd love to go for the ride and really see what's going to happen during this time. Who's going to choose to raise up with the planet. Yeah, and I feel like my purpose here is as a trainer and as an uplifter. So tune in. What is your purpose? What are you choosing? What is your ascended self giving you information about that is yours to do here on the planet? All right, so I've got a song for you. This is called Shine, and I hope you enjoy it. All that we know, all that we are, we've been taught is so bizarre, dependent on another force, when all along we've been the source. Who would you be if you knew who you really were? How would you feel if you could trust your own worth? What if you could shine, shine, awaken. Children, get ready for more freedom. Open to a different way where you always know you're okay. Who would you be if you knew who you really were? How would you feel if you could trust your own word? What if you could shine, shine, shine so bright? You'd help the world come alive. Ooh, oh, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. What would it take for you to like you? I know it can be so hard to do. What if being all of you? What if being all of you is the world's next breakthrough? Who would you be if you knew who you really were? How would you feel if you could trust your own worth? What if you could shine, shine the only way you shine, and help the world come alive? Ooh, who would you be if you knew who you really were? How would you feel if you could trust your own worth? What if you could shine, shine the only way you shine, and help the world come alive? What if you shining, what if you coming alive actually helps another person pop out of 3D and realize their power, their beingness? What if you, being you, can do that? Gives permission for someone else to choose. Thank you, beautiful one, for joining me, for being part of this high vibe tribe. Please share the message. Feel free to subscribe, click the bell, and have a beautiful, beautiful day.